love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. Don't stop, just give me up, don't stop. Turning back, I won't stop, I'ma fight until there's nothing left. It's so on, you're gonna be hurting bad, cause I've been to hell and back. You don't wanna make me mad, I stay strong, you will never see me crack. And if you get in my way, you're gonna feel the wrath. Gotta say it to my face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math, when I hate, I attack. I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. Don't stop, just give me up, don't stop. Turning back, I won't stop, I'ma fight until there's nothing left. It's so on, you're gonna be hurting bad, cause I've been to hell and back. You don't wanna make me mad, I stay strong, you will never see me crack. And if you get in my way, you're gonna feel the wrath. Gotta say it to my face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math, when I hate, I attack. I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. Don't stop, just give me up, don't stop. Turning back, I won't stop, I'ma fight until there's nothing left. It's so on, you're gonna be hurting bad, cause I've been to hell and back. You don't wanna make me mad, I stay strong, you will never see me crack. And if you get in my way, you're gonna feel the wrath. Gotta say it to my face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math, when I hate, I attack. I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. Don't stop, just give me up, don't stop.
Good morning, Smack Talkers. How y'all doing today? Sunday. Happy football day. Couldn't be more ready for this wonderful opportunity ahead of us today. Some of you are fans of teams that have already clinched. Some of you are fans of teams that are trying to go for the 1 seed or 2 seed. Some of you are fans of teams that have a losing record and could still possibly clinch a division title today. You know, there's a lot of variety out there. A lot of things, ups and downs, a lot of things going right for us, a lot of things going not so right for us. So all that matters is the game today in front of you. Some of you are going for your fantasy championship today. Tell me all about that, folks. Tell me what's happening there. Are we out there grinding for dubs, trying to bring home the bread? I know I am. I had Dak who went on Thursday night. A little shaky performance for me there. Still projected right now to possibly win 138 to 123. Yo, good morning, Andrew. Good morning. How are we? So, the 1 championship I'm still very much alive in. So, it's, we got a lot to look forward to today. Got a new opportunity with DraftKings. We're going to be attempting to make some money. We're going to figure out what to do with some prize picks, maybe a little underdog picking here. It has not been a wonderful season. You can follow me on Pickett. It has not been great. You can see what I got going on and maybe learn something from my mistakes. I don't know. Maybe. But it's been rough. Oh, how are you doing? How you doing there, Andrew? Hopefully everything's treating you well. Happy New Year. Hopefully 2023 is treating you right. I'm hoping 2023 is a new look team for my Tampa Bay Buccaneers. New look team for my fantasy squad. Like, we got to change this whole thing around. It's been a rough football season for me. What's up, Bolin? How are you? Happy New Year. Yeah, Happy New Year. If you celebrate. I don't know. Some people might not celebrate the New Year. Who knows? So feel free though. It's been a rough and challenging football season. So you're gonna give me the DraftKings lineup to make $1 million. Let's hear it. I'm ready. I got my pen. All right, I'm ready. All right, who you got? Doing good. Hoping to be better in 6 to 7 hours. Hey, hopefully you win some championships there, Andrew, because you're not playing against me. Hopefully your Giants, win, make the playoffs. That would be good for y'all. I'm wishing you all the luck over there. Absolutely. We know ain't nothing good over here. Nothing good's gonna happen over here. Fucking lose to the Panthers again today, and it's over. It's fucking over. Jared Goff, Saquon Barkley, Travis Etienne, Sutton. Is that Cortland Sutton? Greg Dortch, Amon-Ra St. Brown. So it's funny. I've got Jared Goff and Amon-Ra St. Brown stacked already in a we do a Thursday to Monday league, and I stacked them. So hey man, that's good thinking. That's probably who I'm going to take as a stack today too. McKinnon and the Jacksonville Jaguars defense. So this is interesting. So we're going to get into that. I like your lineup a lot. I like it a lot. I picked up the Jags defense because I've got Baltimore's defense starting in my weekly league championship. I was thinking about playing them. We're going to talk about that a little bit here. So I like the lineup a lot. I really do. Etienne, Barkley, big things. So I'm not sure if Dortch is going to do much, but we'll see. We'll definitely see what happens here. I like the lineup. I think, man, that's got to be fairly close to some of the players that I had playing here before. Let me see. Got lineups. I got this Thursday night lineup. 5. Goff. So I've got Goff, Eckler, Rashard White, Justin Jefferson, Amon St. Brown, Dortch, Evan Ingram, Conklin, and Pats D in this big long Thursday one. And 3 hours in that morning, yep. Which means it's gonna suck. No. I think Goff and Amon St. Brown, they're a top stack as far as value goes. I think Dortch is a high value play too. Although at least all the books think so. So I think you're gonna be good. So you're going to do Ingram, but decide to commit instead? Yeah, Cole Kmet. It depends if, what's his face playing, right? Is Justin Fields playing? I know he was like injured and then rest and then injured. I don't know what's going on with him, but I like Kmet too. I think he's a good play, especially for value, especially for the value. So we'll see what happens. A lot of those folks may pop up in the lineup here as we get into it. Let's just jump right into it. Let's talk a little daily fantasy, huh? Let's talk a little daily fantasy as we jump into the old daily sportsbooks DraftKings. Not sponsored here, but I love this website. Kind of puts me in the right direction. I'm gonna stick with your stack here. I like it. The Jared Goff and Amon-Ra St. Brown stack. Value, I think it's one of the higher value stacks right now. 3.01. It is. It's the highest value. I like it. You know me and how I feel about some value. We generate the lineup here. Well, this is pretty close. Yeah. Dortch is in there. It's just like Swift and Eckler a little bit better than. And see, that's a lot of Lions though. A lot of Lions. CeeDee Lamb said that Amon-Ra St. Brown got snubbed in the Pro Bowl, and he's one of the top wide receivers in the league. I mean, he's if you watch the guy play. I mean, I've only seen some highlights, so I don't know like if he's like good, whistle to whistle, start to finish, all that good stuff. But he looks like a guy. He looks like a dude. Teddy Bridgewater starting against the Pats down there. Man, that's tough. That one's tough. Pats always play good D. We'll see what happens. I don't know if I love this lineup, but I kind of like it. I tell you what, I will run a couple games with your lineup there. Just because why not, right? So let's drop in a new lineup here. I'm always down for it. Create the lineup. Let's see. I don't know who's all playing. Is that the 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock games? I'm gonna hit classic and see which ones come up. It's probably the morning only. Okay, gotcha. So it's the early games only. Okay, early games only. Let's drop it in. Off. Hit the right button. We got Barkley. So we got we're all playing at 1 o'clock then. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Tua shouldn't touch the ball the rest of the season. Yeah, I mean, who knows? Yeah, it's tough, dude. Tua needs to think about his life, and like what's going to be good. Obviously, he can make decisions for himself, but on the outside looking in, it sure looks like, man, you got to think about safety first and be real sure that you can protect yourself, for the rest of your life. Sutton, Cortland. I don't know about Sutton. That's a sketch play. 5,100. Who's throwing him the ball? Is Russ back there? You want to do the afternoon too? Have it stacked or White for the Jets, huh? All right. Yeah. Big Jets fan, if I remember correctly. I remember right. Hey, I think White would do pretty good. I don't know about Wilson. Which Wilson are you talking about? Has to be the wide receiver, right? I'm like, they're not gonna play both quarterbacks, are they? They got to be sitting our guy Zach Wilson, right? Is he done? Is he done in New York? Wilson's done, right? He's got to be done. Etienne, Sutton, Dortch. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Go. Tight end, we said Komet. We said McKinnon as our flex. All these people fit in the same lineup? This is crazy. And then we got the Jacksonville Jaguars. Here's Jaguars. All right, cool. We'll get that lineup saved and we'll get into a couple of those games here. Done in New York. Yeah, looks like Carr's done in Las Vegas. That's true. Derek Carr might be a Jet next year. Hey, look at that. Would you be excited for it or no? Would you be excited if Derek Carr was your quarterback? Undetermined. Okay, so that's fair. So my brother posed a good question to me about this too, because I've always kind of liked Derek Carr. Right? I always, hey, he's pretty good. Not a bad quarterback. Always thought he got a bad rap. Bad defenses. Skill players have been tough around him. Obviously, Waller's a super stud. Devontae Adams is great. I don't know that Derek Carr is the problem, but I can tell you this: the thought of him being the next quarterback in Tampa doesn't excite me. I don't get super excited. I'm not like, oh yeah, we got to go get Carr. I'm not super happy about it. Yeah. Mike White's playing very well. Exactly. Dude, he got slaughtered. Bent in half. Dude, he was like, I mean, that guy was, I saw that come through. Literally, he was bent in half like this. That's Mike White's body right there 2 weeks ago. I don't know how he's still going. Ben, what's going on? Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Vin is in his pre-planning stages for his next fantasy endeavors for next year. He's been eliminated several weeks ago. I'm just kidding. We love you, Vin. We love you. What's going on here? All right. We got that lineup here. Got to get focused back on track. A little scatterbrained sometimes, chat. All right. I like this lineup a lot too. We're going to go ahead and export this bad boy. You're rebuilding the dynasty. It's a rebuilding year. Yeah, that makes sense. Rebuilding year. Week 17. Did clean up all the files there not that long ago. Got rid of them all in a slight little purge. It's a rebuilding year, right? It's always a rebuilding year. That's what I like to hear, Vin. Yeah. Sounds like a perpetual Cubs fan right there. The Cubs. Guess we're going to have to start talking baseball at some point. And the chat has fallen asleep. Dun, dun, dun. I don't know if there's another stack that I want to take a look at here. Unlock that stack. See, I like Herbert and anybody really, and I also like Trevor Lawrence and Christian Kirk. Let's just see what the Trevor Lawrence Christian Kirk stack looks like. Let's just see. Down a point. Still Swift, still have Eckler, DJ Chark this time. Is Kirk playing? What? No, I don't understand. I don't know if there's any news why he wouldn't be. I don't see any. I don't see it. I don't see any reason why he wouldn't be. Yeah. Heard he was on downtrend. Start and sit him. They're talking highly about him right now. We look at him. He projected for 13.5 points. This is the weekly. Not a ton of information there. No, just stats. I don't know. I'm rolling with him. I'm rolling with him today. I could replace him with Thielen, but Thielen got me 1 last week. 1. Are you kidding me? 1. It should be less till pitchers and catchers report. Probably 90 till opening day or whatever, but a little bit less than that. Thielen, yeah, he was a big hit or miss. He got me 1 last week. In one of the leagues, definitely contributed to my loss. I lost by a bunch. Oh, YouTube chat. Yes, thank you. What are we taking a look at here? And this is the weekly. We'll breeze over this real quick. This is the championship lineup again. Got to win here. Gonna need our studs to perform. Got to have Jamar Chase to show up. I like the McKinnon play. JJ coming in took a lot of targets away. Yeah. Chat, you saw nothing? Y'all saw nothing. Oh yeah, exactly. Pillows do look good. Appreciate it. Absolutely. Good Christmas gift from Bam Bam there. We absolutely appreciate it. They're there. Yeah, we're new look everything. Yeah, new pillows, New Jersey. Yeah, every almost everything. Didn't get new underwear. Did not get new Bucks underwear, but that's okay. Can't really show that off on stream anyway. Judy's still questionable coming off the injury. That's what I'm saying. I can't believe it. And like this just feels disrespectful. First off, the guy I'm going against doesn't have a full bench, right? He's missing a bench player. Like, what the heck's happening there? He's benching a number 1 wide receiver in a must-win huge game for this guy. And now I get they both have questionable quarterbacks. Their offense, neither one's offense has been good. Neither one have been good fantasy studs. But I mean, you got to put your money in. You're going all in. Hey, Broncos country. Go ahead and ride Broncos country. So that's super interesting. I need Cam Akers to come back to the Cam Akers that he's been all season and not here, because I'm pretty sure I cut Cam Akers in this league at some point in time, a long time ago. So if he comes back and he beats me after I cut him, like after week 4 or 5, yeah, I'm gonna be a little pissed. So it is what it is. He's sitting Rodgers too, yeah, for Brock Purdy. I mean, yeah, that's a little disrespectful too. I'm with you. I know Lamar was a starter for most of the season, so he's been playing kind of who he can get in. But yeah, he thinks Brock Purdy's going to have a bigger day than Rodgers will. When Purdy, they're just going to run the ball. I mean, right, exactly. They need to play big because Minnesota's going to light up the scoreboard. You know that. So it's interesting, yeah. And Rodgers loves it that way too, right? Egomaniacal maniac can't run the ball either, even though they've got 2 stud running backs and the offensive line that can push the pile a little bit. You know what Rodgers is all about. Rodgers is about Rodgers, so it's going to be interesting. I don't know why he's sitting there. Interesting choices. We'll see. He's definitely expert with that. I mean, look, he was 10-4. I was only 8-6 this season. I think he's got more points than me, so I'm sure of it. Or not sure of it. I think, right? I think that's the case. Standings here. Say, what's going on here? I don't see the standings anymore. I don't know where they went, but anyway, I'm pretty sure he had more points. Here it is, standings right here. Way more points than me. Are you kidding me? Almost 100 more points than me. Absolutely. Me and my little lowly 8-6 got in here. We're sneaking in from the wild card spot. You hear that? Yeah, Tampa time is sneaking in from the wild card spot. Sneaking in from a worse record than others. See what I did there? Good luck to your team. Yeah, I need a big day. Yeah, I agree. 100%, dude. 100%. I'm stacked here on the Chiefs here with Kelsey and McKinnon. I think Chase is going to have a pretty big day Monday night. I think that goes as according. I think they're going to need to keep up with it. They are in Buffalo, so it's going to be cold. But I'm looking at this. I'm peeking this down. All right, it'll be a little cold, but it shouldn't be too bad. So we're going to need the Prince who was promised to go ahead and score some points there against Houston's defense. Got me in the third place game. Oh, are we playing the third place? I don't even pay attention, dude. I'm not even paying attention. Yo, what's up, Nate? How are you doing, man? Good morning. Happy New Year to you as well. Happy New Year. Are we playing in another one here? Dynasty League, probably. Yeah, I wasn't paying too much. Not paying enough attention to it for sure. No, you're in the finals there. Yeah, I'm playing against Marco there for the third place. That's unfortunate, man. That's unfortunate. This team I just shit out last week, man. It's real bad. They're real bad. I played Schultz apparently. Didn't even realize I didn't even set my lineup here, but I'm playing Schultz. Looks like I'm projected to win here. No, yeah, gotcha. Yeah, fun league. Okay. You have like all the Buffalo, yeah, and Chase. Okay, all right. There we go. Josh Allen, Singletary, Bass, and Chase. Wow, yeah, you gotta. But Monday night, you need a big scoring game out there for sure. This is happy hour though. Here, this is you're playing for the championship. I'm playing for the third place there. So I'm playing for 2 third place leagues. Unfortunately, that's never where you want to be on this weekend. Is playing for third place, but it is what it is. Better than one league. I think I was like 4-10. I mean, that league stunk. That was pretty bad. I might as well change this lineup then if I'm playing against you here. Third place is better than what, fourth place, I guess. I don't know if I want to play Thielen again. I'm not sure who I'd play him over. Ooh, Cortland Sutton. We play with Sutton. I don't know about that. This one's tough. Got to think they're going to have a pretty big day. And one's definitely difficult. I think I might like Chark just a little bit better there. Maybe. Would say Renfro, but I don't think he's going to do anything. All right, yeah, I'll leave it. We'll leave it alone. Not too worried about it. It's fine. This is a rough one. I led this league for quite some time, and just to let my team let me down like that, man, it's tough. That was tough towards the end there. 3-game losing streak. You see that? See that, chat? 3-game losing streak. That was difficult. Definitely difficult. We just stopped performing. When it mattered most, we just stopped performing. Kind of the way it went. Kind of the way it went, though. No big deal. No big deal. Hey, Nathan, right there, right outside the playoffs, looking in. Yep. And you ran away with that points. The points there, huh? 912 points. Whew. A lot of damn points. Austin Hooper. Oh boy. So your team's already started underperforming. That ain't no good. Oh boy. Rest of the league matchups here. Yeah, championship bracket. Okay. That's no good. Your team already started underperforming just a little bit, huh? CD Lamb, though. Okay. CD Lamb came out big. Makes sense. Dallas defense underperformed as well. Oh, no, overperformed a little bit. All right. So, yeah, you went under over there. Okay. All right. All right. I'm watching. I'm seeing what you got going on. Okay. Let's get into daily. Already picked out one lineup that we like. This one's tough. This one's difficult. Too many Detroit Lions stacked up for my liking. Take a look here. Exclude Swift. So Fournette. Like, I think he's actually going to do anything. Do I really think Fournette's going to do anything today? No, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. We're starting over. Rid of all the excluded, all the likes. We're starting over. Lock that stack. Players. I do like Trevor Lawrence. He's questionable and he's injured. I don't know. I'm staying away from it. Staying away from him, chat. Can't do it. Not today. I got to pick a different QB. Gardner Minshew. What do we think? Minshew even going to play today? Do we ride with Tom Brady? Ride with Tom? We think he turns it around, has a stellar performance? We let Aaron Rodgers make us some money, even though he's Aaron Rodgers. Do we ride with Mike White? Do we say that? Do we say, hey, let's get this going? That's an interesting question. Where do we put dollars and cents here? I like Jared Goff the best. I like Jared Goff the most out of all those. Which slates are we on too? So we're on all 13 games today. Okay, cool. So interesting one. What? Is it? This is our guys. This is our guys right here. I didn't mean to do that. See what this lineup looks like. 141. Not great. Not great. Goff and White are your top two stacks. Yeah. Calling your name. I agree. I hear you on that. This one's difficult for me. This is a tough one. I gotta believe that we're gonna get on track and make a little bit of money here. I'm gonna get into one league with this one. We'll probably do like a nice little $25, $50 one, something like that. But I can't go all in on this one. I can't go all in on it. But I gotta have a little bit. I gotta have a little faith. I have to. We need it. We absolutely need it. All right, so let's check out more of these Jared Goff today. I keep doing the wrong buttons, chat. Wrong buttons. Here we go. With Jared Goff, see, this is what I don't like. Oh, we got 3 Lions here. No. We got to exclude this guy here. I think this is the same lineup that we were just looking at before. Just instead of Trevor Lawrence, it's got Jared Goff. I think that's what's happened here. Carolina's playing big right now. I know, dude. Trust me. I'm not thinking we're going to win. I have zero expectations of winning. They're running it huge. We can't stop the run. If we get down 2 touchdowns, the way that they run it, I don't know if that they get off the field again. It's going to be fucking difficult. But I'm also hoping that the 2022 Bucks fucking forgot and they're done. They don't show up and we get the 2021 Bucks back. I'm hoping January 1st, a whole new day. Is this whole really bad downturn started for us with Carolina, and it needs to end with Carolina, right? The first play of that game for us, huge pass, boom. Mike Evans running wild down the middle was beautiful. Drops it right off his hands. We got to clean up the curse today. We clean up the curse big. Watch for 40 fucking points coming from Tampa. Watch. It's happening right now. We're hanging 40 on them. Let's fucking go. You heard it here first. It's happening. All right. This is too close to this other lineup, so I think we're just going to load up on the other one. I think that's good enough. I like it right now. Here we go. Let's upload some lineups here. Upload. Week 17. This is the main one right here. Yeah, Jared Goff. Oh, this is the exact same lineup that we had just before. Okay, gotcha. So I'm all in. I'm all in. Yep. Relax. I like it. Relax. Yeah. No. Yeah, we need to get more hyped. We need to put more hype out into the world. That's what needs to happen right now. More hype. All right, let's check out the lineups here. Do our one big one with Brady. Load the lineup. Find a nice little tournament. 50K to first. How about that? The entrance price, $20. Hey, look at that. Jumps right out at us right there. 50K to first. There we go. Heard it here first. Brady to Godwin, 3 touchdowns apiece. We're going to run this league. Nobody will have it because nobody expects it. Everybody thinks Brady's washed. New look Brady, baby. It's happening. Right, chat? It's going to happen, right? Right. All right. I didn't get in with this one? What the hell just happened here? What are you doing to me here? What are you doing to me, chat? Go. Oh, because I have to be smarter than the apparatus that I'm working. That would be helpful. All right, so that one's in. That one's in. Oh, so we got, okay, so then we got the Travis Etienne one right over here. Let's go ahead and join up some of these bad mama jammas. Okay, this is the morning games only. This one's for you, Bowling. What do you want to do? Should I do some head-to-heads, some small head-to-heads, or you want me to do a big tournament? You let me know. Big tournament of $20. 15K to hard count. Ooh, you said I was going to make millions, so I feel like I need to go for the big money here, right? 200K early rush, $12, 10K to first only. 10K to first. Okay, $12. This guy, I got you. I'm watching right here. Perfect. Right button I pressed. Keep doing that. Normally there's a little green button over here. Okay, boom. The day's full. Thank you so much for the question. Appreciate you stopping by. Would you take Dobbins or Singletary in a full PPR fantasy this week? Not a problem. Absolutely. If we win it, I'm happy to ship some your way. The day's full. Would you take Dobbins or Singletary full PPR fantasy this week? Oh, that one is difficult. I think Dobbins has got the slightly better matchup. I think it turns into a shootout, and I think Singletary can get kind of forgotten about. I like Dobbins a little bit better. He needs to be the focal point. The Steelers, that's going to be more of a smash mouth game just because those two teams, that's the way that they play it always historically. And Lamar's hurt. I think they need Dobbins more to have a bigger day. I think they're both rough options, but I think Dobbins is the best. Not gonna lie, I got Dobbins starting in a fantasy championship for me this week too. So, but I if I got to pick between those two, it's Dobbins all day. Oh, all right. Let's see what we got here. All right, so we're into that one. Well, I like a couple head-to-heads too. We're gonna roll a couple little head-to-heads with this same lineup here. See what happens. All right. Load up the main course here. The main course right here. It's got Hunter Henry in this lineup. Man. Oh boy. I'm not sure that I'm comfortable with Hunter Henry. Who else do we have in the flex spot that we could possibly play? Thank you. Appreciate the insight. Yeah, I think so. I think Dobbins just has the upside. Yeah, I think it's very likely both could get you somewhere like between 5 and 10, maybe not 5 to 8, right? But I think Dobbins has the chance to get a touchdown and maybe get you up to 15, something like that. I wouldn't expect giant days from either one of them. What else do we got here at 3,000? There's not much to be had here at 3,000. There's not much with $3,000 left to be had here. Ooh, man. Talk about the bottom of the barrel, huh? So this has got to be why. This has got to be why we had Hunter Henry in here. Is Hunter Henry even going to be playing though? Check it out here. Latest news. Expected to play. Okay. Henry departed the Patriots' first drive week 16 against the Bengals. He'll be back. Henry's playing. Jamal Agnew. I got to rely on the computer here. This is where I try to outsmart the computer, right? Well, Agnew, Jacksonville. Yeah, I'm not sure. That one's too tough. That one's a little high. A little high. I think I just have to not. I gotta let the computer sometimes be smart for me. This is it. Let the computer do the work. This is what we do here. All right, and yeah, if you're not familiar, I love smashing these little head-to-heads. Love jumping in them. Feel like I can do okay in the head-to-heads. I feel like they're okay. Definitely enjoy them quite a lot. They're fun. What else we got here? Go. Also love these multipliers. These things are fantastic. Little top 5 win $50. Man, I was in the top 5 of like 15 of these before. Trenton Irwin. Is that a Giants receiver? Bam Bam. I think there was a Giants receiver before that you'd mentioned. What's his name? Can't even find him. Dude. Oh, the Bengals play Monday night. That's why. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, Hodgins is your guy? Yeah. That makes sense. Okay, so we're in a couple of those little 10x boosters here. Gotta love the 10x boosters. Love those. Not gonna lie, huge fans of them. Love the head-to-heads too. I just can't get enough of the head-to-heads. I really can't. Love these things. Head-to-heads is definitely, feel like I'm in enough of those to break a little even. Multipliers, this is where it could do really well. Wasn't too bad. At one point in time, I was winning $8,000 last week, chat. $8,000 early on, and it held for a long time. Dwindled all the way down to basically breaking even. So that was a sad bit of reality, but it's fine. It's all wonderful. But we love the satellites too. See if we can get into a qualifier. $15 million millionaire showdown. Why not? It's a buck. Other tournaments here. This is not bad. 3K safety, 20 entry max. Top gets 300 for $2. Yeah, that's not terrible here. Best DraftKings wins with 8K off MLB for you. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, I'm not quite not quite hit up that high yet. Still working on it. Still trying to figure things out. Definitely more of I'm in the donator side of the sports books. Love me. They will do everything they can to keep me going. That's for sure. 10 cents. What am I going to do with these 10-cent ones? Like, what's going to happen there? If win a couple $100 or win $100 off 10 cents, I'll take it all day long. Flea flicker, why not? Like I said, we just jump into random games right now. No rhyme or reason. Just jumping into them. I want to get the account just a little bit further down, and right back to our old faithful here. You had one pitch of perfect game, 2 grand slams. Oh wow, yeah. I know Jack Diddley about daily, so I'm assuming those are all good things, like the getting outs. I guess for pitchers, I would assume not giving up hits. Yeah, I wonder if hits are negative or runs are negative. That's interesting. 2 grand slams, obviously, that's probably getting bases, and 15 RBIs in one lineup. That is wild. That's pretty crazy. Yeah. I guess I'm going to have to figure out baseball because, what are we going to do here for the next couple months? Obviously, we've got the NFL playoffs to sit around and chat about. That's going to be great. But, I'm not sure what we'll bring for Sunday Smack Talk in the off season. We'll have to see. Why not? Show me a big money heavyweight right here. A $50 contest. There's 11 people in here. What happens here? 250 to first. I mean, you could do that. I feel like that's not. There's not enough players, man. I want a shot at something here. Oh, here we go. That's a double up. I don't know about that. 100K red zone single entry. 10K to first. That's a lot. Combines, mock drafts. Oof. Yeah, nothing I like talking more about a bunch of rookies who are going to stink. Oh, man. Yeah, absolute fantastic and fun. See these college games? At 45, what was the least amount of points scored yesterday? 41? Like, do they know how to play defense in college football? I mean, I don't watch the games a lot, but I mean, I don't know that they know how to play defense in college football. I guess it's more exciting that way, right? Yeah, but and I like good defense too. I really do, really do. All right, we're just gonna keep it on chucking along here. Going ahead, heading over to Prize Picks. Let's keep it moving. All right, so let's go ahead and make some picks here. We got a little bit of cashola left in the account. Maybe we can increase it here just a little bit. What do we like for a Prize Picks? Do we got Prize Picks out there? Does anybody have a Prize Pick that they are willing to share? Any players that we really like? Obviously, we talked a little bit. We think Goff's gonna have a big day. We think Amon-Ra St. Brown's gonna have a big day. All of that makes sense. All of that makes sense. So much so that the Jared Goff is even here, 278 pass yards. So big day. Do we think Goff has 278 against that Chicago defense? Ooh, boy. 278's a lot. They're at home too, right? That's why they're so favored, if I recall correctly. And they're a different team when they play at home. That's for sure. That'll be interesting to see. Minshew, Dalton. I mean, backs. I don't know about this. Mike White, 250 passing yards against that Seattle defense. Seattle's not been very good on defense. I kind of like this one. He's been over the last 4 weeks. That's super interesting. Take a look at this sports betting. Well, betting odds, player props. Curious to know, who do we have here? So that's first TD. No. Time TD. I want to know yards, passing yards. Here we go. Passing yards. So where are the passing yards at? So we take a look at Mike White for the Jets, right? Right in the face, and I just can't see. There it is. So Mike White's at 240, 245. This is high. 278's a little high here. That's a little high. I think I go lower. With him right there. Got a message here. Tyreek Hill over. Are you locking that? Is that what you think, Bowda? What do you think? You locking it down? And 76 yards against the Pats defense. I think it happens. The problem is Teddy Bridgewater. I think that's my problem with that. Teddy Bridgewater makes it, you're not too sure. Although I guess anybody can throw the ball. Tyreek Hill, 5 yards behind line scrimmage, and he can gone, right? That one's tough. The sports books all have this around 245, huh? This is 250. Ooh, this one's tough. Miami's in a weird state. Waddle might be checked down today a lot. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, look, either one of those, I mean, they are fast. Those folks, they run faster than I can eat a sandwich, and I can eat a fucking sandwich pretty damn fast. So, I would love to race that. Hey Tyreek, I'll race you in the 100-yard meter, whatever, 100 meter. I don't know, whatever the slightly longer one is than 40. To how fast I can eat a sandwich. That would be an interesting race. I mean, I'm certainly not going to even pretend. I don't even know if I can keep up with him in my car. That guy's fast. But that's what I would need a leg up on. How fast can I eat? So they are around 245. This is 250. This is interesting. This one is super interesting. These ones are tough. So my problem is I recently started getting connected with Odds Jam on Pickett, and then I found out like it's a whole content of the network, whole network. Probably going to buy into it at least for next year. But they've opened my eyes to like there's a whole science around doing the prize picks and underdogs that I am unaware of. So I'm now permanently scared of actually choosing players in here without consulting them first. So this is interesting. I thought they had a prize picks one. Sports bettings. Can I choose between them? I thought we had the thought they had the other ones on here, but they don't. They do not. Picks. They don't have it. So the other one does though, and I think I think I want to get involved in that. I think it's Odds Jam. OddsGems, yeah. So this is the site, folks. This is pretty cool. Again, not sponsored or anything like that. This was really cool. This kind of tells you a lot of information around the picks. You like Rodgers over? You like the Mike White over? 250 yards. That's a lot of yards. A lot of yards for a guy coming back off an injury. Rodgers, I'm not sure. Isn't one of their receivers hurt? I guess it doesn't really matter. They're gonna have to throw the ball to somebody, right? Come on, go away, get out of here. But yeah, this site was pretty cool. I'm gonna have to get more into this eventually. It's OddsGem site because it will tell you all the different sports books on all of the different items. So look at thought I started a trial here, but maybe I didn't. There's a way that you can get in, and it shows you like all of the different books. You got PrizePicks, Underdog. They got them all here. I'll do a better job of thinking that through first before we get in there. This is what it is. It's like an expected EV calculator. It's called thing along these lines. Way to maximize your profit. Lots of stuff here, man. These guys are really cool. They're super smart folks, and they turn this all into a big numbers game. So. All right. You know what? Sometimes you just got to fly with the gut. You like the Rodgers over? Can't bet on Rodgers. Don't like it. Don't want to see him succeed. I will bet, however, put some money on Mike White. I think I like the over with Mike White as well. Tom Brady at 280 yards is insane. It's absolutely insane. It's so many yards. So many yards. And he's been so close to it most of this time. It's crazy. We're not betting on Brady though. I like the Mike White for passing yards. I really do. Do I like anybody else for passing yards? I'm not sold. Seattle's defense stinks. Jets really got to win. Their running back situation has been difficult. Let's rock it. Let's rock it. Rush yards here. Oh boy. Bridgewater, I can't touch that one. Yeah, I mean, nope. A lot of these ones can't get near. Daniel Jones at 32 rush yards. I could see that. He had a really big day against Washington, huh? 32 is on the cusp for me, though. 32 and a half. Needs to get 33. Not going to go too close with it. Saquon, however, I like rush receiving yards for Saquon. Actually, so let's look up. Do they have that rush receiving? You know what? Let's take a look at the pass rush receiving touchdowns first before we do anything else. Anytime touchdown. Here we go. All right. I'm staying away from our game just because I don't want to be emotional because I'm going to bet everything on us, and that would not be great. Terry McLaurin, David Njoku. I think Terry McLaurin's got to get in the end zone here. That's a fairly safe bet. Terry McLaurin or Jahan Dotson, right? That kind of needs to happen. I don't think Cleveland keeps both of their wide receivers out of the end zone. Yeah. I like that one a lot. I think that one's a good one. I like that one a lot. That's a good one. All right. AJ Brown, Juwan Johnson. See, this one's difficult too. I don't know what I'm thinking here, but the Phillies, or it's the second week in a row I've called them the Phillies. The Eagles. No, I don't know. I'm a little worried about it. I don't know. Christian Kirk, I think, finds the end zone. Who else is he paired with? Brandon Cooks. I think that makes sense, right? One of them two's got to get in the end zone. Boy, I hope so. Find out though, won't we? I guess it could be Chris Moore, right? He's surging. Gotta stay away from that. I do think Equanimity. No, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown, not Equanimity. Equanimity St. Brown. Sorry, I don't have one for Jay Jones. Christian Kirk, I think, is a better one than this one. There we go. You like Swift and Chark? Okay, one of them's got to get in, right? You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I think you're talking me into it. And I don't know what's going to happen in Miami with those. At Waddle and or Jeff Wilson, that's a pretty safe bet. Same with Swift and Komet, you think too? Yeah, that's. Yeah, I know you like Komet too. You got him in the daily, doubling down, right? Hey, if we win, then we're going to win big, or we could diversify and lose it all. Yeah, that's kind of the way I look at it. I don't know. I like the Swift and Chark play. I'm going to roll with that one. Got room for one more pick. Half Corey Davis, Garrett Wilson, Michael Carter. I kind of like that one. Of the people that'll score for the Jets, I'm thinking this is where we're gonna be. Wilson and Carter. Okay, yeah, all right, yeah, we're on the same page there. I think so, right? One of those two have got to score, but you would think. My luck, it'll be like the third string running back, right? All right, let's lock it in. Let's lock in 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, that's only 5 picks. I'm sorry, I thought we had 5 already. All right, and then later on, you got Josh Jacobs, Juwan Jennings. Josh Jacobs likely to score. Devontae. Nope. Nope. Not thinking about that at all. You got T.J. Hawkinson and K.J. Osborne. That makes a lot of sense because you would think that Justin Jefferson's going to be going to get a lot of attention. So one of these two folks will probably get in the end zone. You would think. Now, Justin Jefferson's obviously going to have 5 touchdown day, and he'll be the only one who gets in the end zone. Obviously, 90% of the Jets touchdowns are those two. Yeah. That's what I thought, right? Like it makes sense. That just makes sense. Hawkinson might be on a downtrend. Yeah, he had way too big of a week. Oh yeah, last week. Yeah, for sure. But I still think he's capable of catching a touchdown, and I think that they're going to get a lot of attention to old Justin Jefferson, especially because he carved him up last time, didn't he? Didn't he like destroy the Packers last time they played? I thought he had like just a monster day. So you got to think the Packers are going to want to contain him and just show a little bit of resiliency, just a little bit, right? This is interesting. I love these. These are also anytime touchdowns. Do we think Chubb gets a touchdown? Yes or no? These are wild, man. These ones are crazy. I think ETN gets a touchdown. Come on, let's go. ETN's going to get one. I got to ride with Amon-Ra St. Brown. Again, I think he's going to get one for sure. Brock Purdy, Kenneth Walker, Cam Akers. I don't know about. I do think Dalvin Cook gets one, but I'm not. I've lost too much money betting on Dalvin Cook this year. Done too much. I do like it, but lost too much on it. So, passing TDs. What do we think here? Brady gets 2. Let's just continue on. See what some of these others are. Field goals made. Any of these folks. So normally I do an all kicker one. That's too much. way too much. Oh man, Ryan Suckup got to make 2 field goals. I don't even know if that's going to happen. I have no idea what's going to happen here. I'm not confident in any of these kickers here. Brady probably gets 2 to 3. Yeah, you hate that you just said that. Yeah, I mean, dude, it is what it is. I guess it could even be in garbage time, but yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Fucking talk me into it. What the fuck am I saying? He's the greatest quarterback of all time. Hey. Talk me into it. Talk me into it. Who's going to make more field goals? Who's going to make at least 2 field goals? I want to get a kicker in here. I do like the idea of Justin Tucker. Field goals against that Pittsburgh defense. I like it. I like it a lot. I think the weather was actually going to be clear out there too. 404, that'd be a 10x bet. We're going to keep going though. We got to keep going. Miami kicker probably goes over today. Jason Sanders, 2 field goals against the Pats. That's an interesting one. I guess Bridgewater can move the ball a little bit, right? Interesting. Got to think Folk's going to get 2 field goals. I felt like he's got it most of the time. Oh, he didn't. Oh, never mind. A foot in the mouth right there. Yeah, he's been over quite a bit against bad defenses. I guess Buffalo and Green Bay not bad. They're not great though. Chargers Chargers aren't great either. San Francisco obviously very good. Houston stinks. Yeah, why not? Why not? All right. Expected. Yeah, struggle in the red zone. Yeah, that's definitely possible. Definitely possible. All right, so Jason Sanders. I think we're at 5 right now. Okay. Respect that. I can respect that. Let's see here. And then catches. This is another tough one. This one's always difficult. I think McLaurin, he's got to get 5 catches, right? That's a decent play. 7 catches for Travis Kelce. That's a lot of catches, man. I kind of like the under. on Kelce's catches, even though I need him to have a pretty big day. I got to stay away from Rashad White's. He's been under too, right? Oh, no, he's been over? Yeah. Okay. Just the one game against Cincinnati he went under? He under the 3 catches. For some reason, I thought he disappeared at the catching game last week. He had 3. Oh man, this one's difficult. This one is difficult. Receptions is a tough one to choose. I'm staying away from it. We have total yards here. Total yards, rush receiving yards. Here we go. Here we go. Give me a couple total yardage, folks. I guess I get to only choose one. Saquon going over 108. Take it to the bank. Take it to the bank. Saquon over 108 this week. I'm liking it. 108's a lot. I'm liking it. I'm feeling it like he's finally healthy now. He's coming back. Let's go. It's not going to hit, but let's go. Let's go. All right. I like it. I like absolutely. Yeah, right? Right? Exactly. Something about it, right? Something about just like sticks out. You're like, wait a minute here. What's happening with that? This can't be this way. Pass attempts, completions, rush attempts, tackles, assists. Okay. All right. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. I just got a Pickett notification. Let's see if there's a bet we can tag along with here. Hold on. Let's check this out. Beauty. What does it say? 5-pick dart. We appreciate that. 5-pick dart. Okay. Tell you what. Here we go. We're gonna ride along with it. This is one I can't really show because Pickett doesn't have a desktop app. But this is it on PrizePicks? Let's see. Yeah, this is a PrizePick one. Okay, so this is a 5-pick dart. Okay. This is crazy. All right, we're literally just gonna tail this is what I'm learning that they're calling this. Y'all know this already, chat. Y'all know this. Tell me I'm a little bit being a little silly, but we're tailing this 100%, right? He's got Kenny Pickett over 29.5 pass attempts. Got Kenny Pickett over. Devonta Smith over 4.5 receptions. Okay. What else has he got here? Hold on, take a look at this here. He's got Stephon Diggs over 67 receiving yards. 67.5 receiving yards. There you go. That's the same one still. He's throwing a basketball one in here too, but I'm gonna go to the Murray real quick. Got Latavius Murray over 1.5 receptions. Latavius Murray. And then there's a basketball one in here. Some guy named Jokic. Yeah, Nikola Jokic to get over 24.5 points. This is where I'm totally out of my realm. I have no idea who this person is. I don't know. Denver, I assume. If it's hopefully it's the same as it is in football. So we'll see. Supposedly this is a dart. It's 5 picks to win $200. Boom. We're tailing it 100%. If you like it, this is from the Harvard Genius. His name's Alex Monahan, and he runs that OddsJam site. So he posts a lot of these things. He makes a ton of money betting. So I've just been tailing him, doing really well. I think I've won on 60% of the bets that he's had out there, and he's definitely helped keep some funds alive. So we love it. Back-to-back MVP. Who's that? Who's the back-to-back MVP? Is that Aaron Rodgers? That's who you're talking about? He ain't gonna be MVP this year. I do not know. I did get an update from some of the Giants, right? Are we saying New York wants to bring back Saquon and Daniel Jones on long-term contracts? What do you feel about that? Oh, that basketball player, he's the back-to-back MVP? I thought it was some other guy. I thought it was Giannis or whatever. I thought he was really good. I thought he was the MVP. Maybe I could be getting the years mixed up. I got no idea. Like I said, I know like so little about basketball other than there's a 2-point shot and a 3-point shot. Not gonna lie. Don't really know much more after that. Oh, look at all these red numbers, chat. Look at all these red numbers. I'm still not okay with this. Still not okay with this. 54 pass attempts. Anyway, let's get on to a pick. And we're over here. Love doing these. Pick them. Oh, right button. Let's do a couple rivals. You know how we do. We do 2 rivals. One at the 1 o'clock games, one for the 4 o'clock games. Who do we think has more? So this is an interesting one. Who has more receiving yards? Jalen Waddle or Tyreek Hill? Waddle's getting a 19. So not touching it with a 10-foot pole. Passing TDs straight up, Mac Jones or Teddy Bridgewater. Not touching that one either. Receiving yards, Jacoby Myers is getting only 22 versus Tyreek Hill. Got that? I don't know about that either. There's more rushing receiving yards. Jacoby Myers or Raheem Mostert, straight up. That one's difficult. Darnold's getting 100 yards for Tom Brady. That's insane. That's insane. Man, that's insane. You think Hill has a big day or Waddle has a big day? What do we think? I think it's Waddle, right? That's what we're thinking. We're leaning towards Waddle. Yeah, I'm staying away from the game. Don't feel it. It's not sitting well with the stomach. I'm staying away from it. Staying away from it. So who has more rush yards? Donta Foreman or Rashad White, and he's only getting 23. I can't do it. I can't do it. I know what I want to do, but I can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it. More yards straight up. Mike Evans or DJ Moore. Whew, boy. Man. Some of these things are just gut punches hitting you right here, and not making you feel good about it. Not making you feel good about it. Oh, man. Oh, someone likes the Waddle. Someone likes Waddle. You think Waddle's got a better day? Yeah, I mean, you're probably right. You're probably right. Probably right. All right. All right. Christian Kirk, Brandon Cooks. I like Kirk straight up. Let me see if there's a better, maybe one I like just a little bit more. Or only getting 12 over Ingram. Okay. Jordan Akins, Zay Jones. Yeah, see, these are the roller coaster ones here. Do we think McManus has more field goals than Harrison Butker? That's the real question there. That's a tough one. That's a real tough one. I think Butker could end up with more kicks, but he's also given one away to McManus, so he needs to beat him by a full one. Man, that one's tough. That one's tough. I like these. These are good. This is great. Mahomes is getting more yards than Russell Wilson. I think so. Finally found one I like, chat. Finally found one I liked. I think so. Wilson hasn't. I don't think he's thrown for 300 yards. Has he this year? I don't even think he's had a single 300-yard game. So, and I know he's given up 70 yards, but Mahomes is. If Wilson throws for 250, that means Mahomes probably is in the 350s. I would assume. So I'm riding with Mahomes. Come on, don't let me down, Patrick. Don't let me down here. I like that quite a bit. We got Jerick McKinnon he's getting 17 rush yards over Murray. That's interesting. Rushing and receiving yards together. Checo. See, I don't love all these. I don't love all these today. Clock games. I'm not a big fan of them. So do we think Minshew has more pass attempts, but 4 more passing attempts than Dalton? That's interesting. How many times did he throw it last week? 40? I don't think they're going to need to quite throw it 40, but I like Minshew there for some reason. How many times has Dalton thrown it? Yeah, he doesn't throw it. He does not throw it a ton. I know they had really shitty weather in Cleveland last week, but they just don't throw it a lot. I like it. I can roll with that. Devonta Smith is giving Olave 4.5 yards. Goddard is getting 12 yards over Olave. Goddard do last week. 67 yards. 12 yards, it's only like 80-ish. That one's tough. But I think I roll with it. Man, I'm loading up on the Eagles today, huh? Saints hater for sure. Amon-Ra St. Brown, total yards, he's to have he'll need 10 more yards than David Montgomery total. I'm feeling that one. They could shut down Montgomery and kind of, I guess you got to run your offense through Montgomery. I don't know. I'm feeling that one. I'm starting to like that one. 10 more yards? Yeah, I think so. We'll see. Means I'm going to be wrong. The more confident I feel about it, the more wrong I usually am. Jamal Williams, DeAndre Swift staying far away from that. Nick Foles, passing yards straight up more than Daniel Jones, Nick Foles straight up in passing yards. Is that even a question? I mean, I know that the wide receivers are banged up and they're hurt and all that, because there's no way. Rush receiving yards total. Michael Pittman is getting 50 yards versus Saquon. How's the Giants defense there, Bam Bam? How's the Giants defense? They keep scores low and close, right? Ride with Saquon. We ride with Saquon here? We do. Ride with Saquon to fill it out? Actually, this 100%. This absolutely. Rush receiving yards only giving up 36 to Moss. I think so. I like that a lot. Oh yeah, did Moss take over as like the starting running back? I guess he had 12 for 65. That's not terrible. Starting to feel like this is the right play, actually. Rush yards. Rush yards. I think I like the rush yards. Definitely improving on the defensive side. I thought so, right? Yeah. I like the rushing side. Only 12 more to add the receiving, and I think he's a way better receiver. Moss is. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's win. Let's win a little bit. Let's win a little bit of money here. Let's do it. Remember what old school Jay always tells us: insurance is a scam. We pass it up. We don't need it. Don't need it. We just need to score on offense. We haven't had 30 points offensively since 2016. Oh wow. I feel that on a very personal level, but it has not been since 2016. That's crazy. That is tough. All right, so the 1 o'clock games are in. Boom. There it is. These picks are hitting. We're winning a rack there. We're going to win another rack right now. Here it is. We're winning 10 racks earlier. I got to split that with bowling. No worries. We're gonna make all that work. That's gonna happen. Let's see here. 4 o'clock games. So the 4 o'clock games is the San Francisco 49ers versus the Las Vegas Raiders. Let's see here. I can't read that. Oh, it's Nathan. Sorry. Wow, that blue on the blue is weird in my eyes. Yeah, that's great. Anyway. This year, the new year started, and so much smack talk already. I mean, we've been going. Yeah, we're about a minute over than what we would normally go to, or what our scheduled time is, but we always run over it. We're getting it wrapped up here soon. Rush yards. We got Josh Jacobs is getting 18.5 yards more than Christian McCaffrey. I don't know if I like rush. I like the total. 40 yards is a lot. That's quite a bit. Because they could have multiple backs in here. I don't know about that. Receiving yards. Ayuk's getting 7.5 versus Adams. You said Jarrett Stidham is quarterback, right? That's tough. It's an interesting one. Kittle's been absolutely crushing it as of late. Absolutely crushing it. I like that one hands down. I absolutely like that one hands down. Maybe they know something we don't know, but I think the Raiders are trying to tank. I think ownership wants to tank, so I hard for me to pick a Raider here. Even if I kind of wanted to, even if I kind of little bit wanted to. All right, Bowling, you're up. Who gets more yards, Garrett Wilson or Corey Davis today? Corey Davis is getting 29 yards. Let's see here. Passing yards, Geno Smith or Mike White? When Geno Smith is getting 15. Wilson by like 75. You think Wilson's going to have 75 more yards than Garrett? Okay. Or than Corey Davis? All right. All right, Bowling. All right. I hear you. We're going to drop it in there then. No problem. Let's see here. What else we got? Thinking for a 4 o'clock game? Okay, here we go. Do we think Kirk Cousins or Aaron Rodgers has more passing yards? That's an interesting question. That is an interesting question. They're at Green Bay. I think I favor the Green Bay folks in this one just a little bit. Dotson, Lazard, or Hollywood Brown? You're down 30. You need upside, huh? Oh, boy, that's an interesting question. So I would not trust Hollywood Brown just because their quarterback situation is real rough. I think the Green Bay offense needs to score because I think they're going to, depending on how bad the weather gets, which I think it's going to be somewhat clear. From what I understand, it'll just be cold, but not even that cold. It's tough. I like Dotson. Dotson's got the upside to me. So Lazard, I think, will have a solid day. The most likely to have a solid day. You have also Zay Jones. Oh man, like Zay Jones is your absolute home run hitter, but could strike out for you. And obviously, he's been super big the last couple weeks. That's difficult. That's super difficult. I think if I'm really swinging for the fences, Zay Jones is probably who I try to go get. Dotson's probably a solid play too. I'd pick between one of those two. That's tough. But there's a reason you forgot about Zay Jones. It means you probably don't really want to play him. You know, I think that's why you got to lean Dotson. Jones got the better matchup though. The Commanders play. I just watched walk by it like 10 times. Man, that one's difficult. I lean Dotson. Go with the gut. Go with the first one where you go, Dotson. There you go. Hopefully it'll help. I have no idea. Welcome back, Rob. Welcome back. Thank you for coming back. Appreciate it. Appreciate the question. Good luck. Hopefully you're vying for a championship there for some money at a very minimum. And hopefully it works out for you. Good luck being down 30. That's tough. It also means that your opponent probably had a lot of people going on Thursday too. So luckily the game wasn't too crazy. All right. We got 2 in here. We need 2 more. 2 more. Or no, I'm sorry. We need 3 more. Okay, good. That's good. So there's 2 games at least to choose from. So passing yards. This is fairly straight up. Kirk Cousins versus Aaron Rodgers here. And I think I got to lean Kirk Cousins just because I expect them to kind of be in it here. Even when Rodgers has lots of days, like he doesn't have the big days that Cousins does. Like even 299, that's 18 more than it's been. I gotta lean Cousins here. This is the trap though. Like this is somebody knows something else. It made the ship in 4 to 5 leagues. Hey, good luck, dude. Good luck. That's awesome. That's great to hear. I was unfortunate in most of mine. I'm playing for a couple third places right now and 1 championship. So not quite as great a finish as mine. I was all in on Cup this year too. So that kind of really hurt me 6-7 weeks ago when he got shut down. So that was difficult. But, that's what happens. What happens? You got to pay better attention to the waiver wire for sure. I do at least. All right, there we go. 3 in. We need a 4th. Justin Jefferson versus Aaron Jones total yardage. Yeah, I like Justin Jefferson there too. I really do. I don't know why I'm loaded up on the Vikings. I am. We'll see if there's another one I like better here. We do. Nope, that's it. So this is the only one we have. Justin Herbert, Kenny Pickett. This one's an interesting one. Justin Herbert giving. I don't know. I switched to Kenny Pickett. I think had me thinking about the Pittsburgh game. It's Justin Herbert and Baker Mayfield. Justin Herbert versus Baker Mayfield. I think Herbert. Sheesh, that's a lot of yards. Even when he had to throw it an absolute metric ton, he's still only 230 yards. If he throws it for 230 and he's getting that's 3 something. Boy, yeah, that's tough. That's tough. 86 yards is a lot of yards. And plus they look a little better. Am I streaming next week? Yeah, I'll be streaming. Absolutely. 2 weeks going to 18. Absolutely. Oh yeah. That's an interesting one. That one's, oh boy. That's an interesting one. So hopefully it's a 2 week and you can get into a nice little lead position this week and, be anxiety free, but that's tough. Yeah. I've yet to have any leagues extend into 18 for me since they did this last year. But yeah, no, I'll be streaming all throughout the playoffs. Absolutely. Every Sunday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern, we'll be here live talking random stuff. But yeah, I'm happy to be here. And hopefully you're still, hopefully you're up so big that you're like, yeah, it's cool. Taking the week off. It's what you got to hope for in those. Or if it's a fresh week, the grind never ends. And I'm going Baker. This is the most foolish pick I've ever made. Maybe one of the most foolish picks I've ever made. I'm going Baker. It's happening. We're choosing Baker. This is what we're doing. I think Baker, he's getting 87 yards. This is too many yards. Crap, man. This whole thing, and like old school Jay says, insurance is a scam. We're passing it up. There it is. Boom. Otten, Juwan Johnson or Woods at tight end. I think Juwan Johnson. I do. I wish I could tell you Cade Otton because I think he's got a tremendous talent. Brady loves his tight ends. It's silly how little he gets used. I wish I could tell you Cade Otton because I think he's going to be very good at some point in time. I don't know when, but he hasn't proved it at all. So I think Juwan Johnson is probably your strongest play there. That's where I lean for sure. We know Dalton loves the tight ends. They got really good corners out in Philly. That's where my head goes immediately. Is First two looks are probably going to be they're going to be tied up. Maybe some room over the middle. If there's anywhere to get the defense, I think it's over the middle. I also thought that last week when they played the Cowboys and I had Schultz in there and got me absolute squat. So I'm playing for a third place league there. So yikes. There we go. There we have it. We've got it all in here. I think we're moving along nicely. Let's go ahead and wrap it up here. Let's take a look at the game picks. Let's take a look at what we think for the game picks right now. Let's see what we got. So we had the Cowboys, and I was a little worried about the Cowboys game pick, not going to lie, on Thursday. But we had the Cowboys, so we started out 1-0. A little worried after that first half. It was tough. All right, we got Arizona coming into Atlanta. This one's difficult. I'm taking the home team, two teams that absolutely stink. Yeah, tempted by the short passing game. Yeah, it is. It just, for whatever reason, they don't target him. I don't get it. I do not understand it. Unless it's 2-minute drill, like then he's got a chance to get some opportunities. But I really wish they would figure out a way to try to scheme him up and get the ball to him a little bit more. Either whether it's in screens or they try to give Braid a screen and let's get this guy involved. But here we are. So yeah, Arizona and Atlanta both stink. No idea really. Rhyme or reason other than Atlanta's the home team. Arizona's traveling from the West Coast. But they're both teams are kind of playing, different quarterbacks. Atlanta's going young. Arizona's just trying to do whatever they can. I like Atlanta. Probably a close game, but I'm riding with Atlanta. Detroit, I think, comes out has a big day against Chicago. I think the offense is just too much to stop, especially playing at home. No brainer there. I like Jacksonville to beat Houston. Absolutely. I know Houston got a big win, but I don't know. I just like Jacksonville here. I really do. Houston's not great. Just not great. I don't think there's a lot more to say there. Kansas City, obviously, riding with Kansas City. Broncos have really, really struggled. Look, Kansas City's juggernaut for sure. Miami without Tua Tagovailoa versus the Patriots, who are not the Patriots of old. I put a little too much stock, I think, over time in the Patriots name. This one's a tough one. I think Miami needs it more. I think Miami wants it more, and I think they just have more talent. So I'm going to think that they pull it out simply because that offensive coaching scheme stinks over there in New England. Giants win. I think they beat the Colts. No reason to think otherwise. Giants are just a better, more solid football team. Not flashy, but I think they take care of business up there against BDN and handle what they got to handle. I think Philly will beat New Orleans. That's kind of a no-brainer. Not really, but they got a backup quarterback. I think the team overall, again, talent is just overall better in Philly. I think the coaching's a little bit better in Philly, and they're at home. I like Philly for sure. Got Washington hosting the Cleveland Browns. I like Washington a little bit better. Also, just can't stand the Browns. Really want to see them not do well. But I think Washington has more to play for. They have a legitimate shot, and that defense is definitely for real out there. San Francisco will wipe the floor with the Raiders, I believe. I think that they win that game handily. I like the Jets over the Seahawks. I really do. Two teams that started out real well. Didn't think they were going to be at 7-8 for sure. But injuries and some of the things have happened to them. I know Tyler Lockett's coming back. I don't care. Give me the Jets. Gardner's going to have him locked up, man. That guy, Sauce Gardner's, he's good, right? That guy's pretty damn good. Wish he was on our team. Minnesota and Green Bay. I think Minnesota handles business. I think they're going after the 1 seed. They're trying to figure it out. They're so close to staying in there. I know that they lost to Philly, so they need Philly to lose out, obviously, but I think they're going to try. And I think they handle business. I think this is their time to try to show Green Bay, hey, look, you're done. You're done. I like the Chargers over the Rams. I think the Chargers are surging at the right time. Rams are playing hard, but there's too much talent over there for the Chargers and a lot of injuries on the Rams. And then I like Pittsburgh. I don't know why I like Pittsburgh at the night game tonight. I have no idea why. I can actually tell you I really believe they're going to win, other than Mike Tomlin is coaching those men up. It is insane. They're playing hard. Baltimore doesn't have their starting quarterback. It's going to be a smash mouth, game. I don't think they're going to be very flashy. Not a lot of big plays. I like Pittsburgh. I do. I hate to say it. I'm sorry, Baltimore fans. I think Pittsburgh is just kind of surging a little bit, and Baltimore is just kind of floating out there. We don't know what Baltimore is without Lamar Jackson. It's very strange. Buffalo versus Cincinnati. This one's very difficult. Very difficult to choose. I went back and forth about 100 times, so feel free. I like Buffalo by 3. Just something about this game says, hey, Buffalo needs it more. Like they really want to get to the Super Bowl. They need to show people. I think that's where we're at. So that's where we are. And yeah, Buffalo by 3. Now, if you're not a Bucs fan, sorry for this. If you're a Panthers fan, I'm not sorry for this. My heart tells me they're going to run the ball down our throats. Or not my heart. My brain tells me they're going to run the ball down our throats. Vita Vea is coming back. Hopefully he's healthy enough. My heart tells me that. This is a very challenging thing for my brain to try to teach me, because I'm telling my brain that ain't going to fucking happen. Vita Vea is coming back. Akeem Hicks and the boys out there, we're going to stop them from running the ball. They ain't fucking running it down our throats. That is not happening today. Okay? I'm shaking everything. Like it's getting nuts over here. That's not happening today. We're stopping the run. We're getting the offense back on track. It's a new year. Tampa Bay wins this game 40-3 at home, laughing all the way to the bank. And then we got one more week next week. Ryan Jensen keeps up his practice. He gets healthy. Then we host whatever team is going to be the 5 seed. I don't care who they are. And Ryan Jensen comes back at the playoffs, and it's a whole new season. We got Jensen back. We move Hainsey over to guard. All right. We got Holdy McGee at left tackle. We got the best right tackle in football in Tristan Wirfs. We got Shaq Mason holding it down. Brady has time. He no longer looks scared. And people are like, who's the fuck is this guy? 400 yards, 4 touchdowns every game, 4 games in a row, straight to title number 8. Yeah, I just called it. Yeah, I just called it. Did you call it? Did you call it? I just called it. See you in the Super Bowl.